We're now going to look at how we can structure some data in one of our Autocad mechanical drawings. Now what I have here is a very basic setup of a mechanical drawing. We have a plan view here, so that shows the top view of our rung, the top view of our column. There's a side view here, side view of column, side view of rung there, and then a front view of column, front view of rung. Now, all I've done there is draw those up in a very basic drawing format. I'm now going to change my workspace. I'm going to go down here to mechanical and select structure. Now what will happen is the structure catalogue will appear. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to close that. And I'm also going to close the Vault toolbar. I don't actually need that either. Now it tells us that we're in 06 structuring data. And as you can see, 06 structuring data. So that's our drawing name. Now what I need to do is right click here and go new component. Now the new component name automatically defaults to component 1. I'm going to type in there rung and put it in capitals like so and press enter. The view name that I'm going to use initially is top. And then it says select objects for new component view. So if I zoom in here now and just pan down a bit, I want that polyline there, that polyline there. Right click to confirm. The base point, well that's where they're going to join. So let's zoom in and get that dead on. It's that midpoint just there. So there's my top view of my rung. Okay. So now when I come out, I can add another component view. So I've got a side view, I've got a front view there. So if I click on rung now, right click, can you see there? I can select it in the model space, zoom to new, and I can have a new component view. So do I want front? No, I want side, like that. So enter the objects now for the new component view. It's going to be that polyline there for the side view. Right click to confirm. Base point this time though will be that point there or that point there. I'm going to go for that point just there, that end point there. So there's my side view. If I zoom out again now, I've got to do my front view as well. So rung again, here, right click, new component view, and the new view name front, well that's fine, I can press enter to accept it this time, and there's my object there for the front view. Right click to confirm, base point again, midpoint there. So as you can see now, if I select top, it selects it, side, it selects it, front, it selects it. So what I'm doing here is I'm structuring my data into a workflow. Now the fun and games I can have now is if I click and drag here, like that, it doesn't actually drag it into the drawing like so, but if I click here and drag, it doesn't drag it in either. All I'm doing is structuring data. It's not like Design Center where I can drag and drop a block into the drawing. Make sure you're aware of that. Okay, back to structuring data here, right click, new component. Now the new component name this time will be column, and I'm going to repeat exactly what I did last time. I'm going to go for a top view of my column here, so enter there, and I zoom in, and I want those bits there, like that. Right click to confirm. The base point again will be that midpoint in there, like so. And what I would do there is I would then build up a side view and a front view again, exactly as I did for the rung. But the whole idea here now is I have a structure. So I have a structure of objects so I can start structuring my data for reuse, for workflows, and for building up my objects in my AutoCAD mechanical drawings.